Hey guys, Tommy here, and welcome to episode 5 of Form is Temporary, Class is Permanent. And today in this episode, I wanted to go on a 2-game winning streak so I could get one of my players in form. And that player that I wanted to get in form was Thomas Muller, because he's the one with probably the lowest chemistry in the squad, because he's at right mid in a CAM position. So that's the team we came up against. I was pretty confident coming up against this team, just because you know, it wasn't the best. And you will actually see after this is sped up that from kickoff, we're the people to kick off, and you will see that Benitez just flings the ball up to Higuain, who does well to make a nuisance of himself, win the ball back, chop inside, and within 1 minute and I think 1 minute and 30 seconds he had already scored. So Gonzalo Higuain gets the first goal for us and puts us 1 goal to the good. And if you guys can see the scoreline, then you will probably know that I unfortunately did lose his first goal, but you'll see that goal from his striker to put him 2-1 ahead, and I didn't really know what was going on at this point. I didn't know how I was losing, but we did. I think that's in the 14th minute. Sorry. We get the ball back, and Benitez from here isn't going to miss it. He just slots it past the goalkeeper to make it 2-2. And this was how I was expecting it to go. I was expecting to score loads of goals all the time. And from then on, the floodgates kind of opened, and you'll see Benitez again running down the line, crossing the ball into Higuain, and Hunt, trying to get the rebound, gets absolutely clattered to give us a penalty. I didn't really know who to take it with, and I thought that we might as well put the player that we want in form on the penalty. So we put Thomas Muller on it, and you will see that he actually just about scores it. The goalkeeper pushes it with the outside of his hand into the goal. So we were very lucky there, but you know, we were always going to take it to put us 1 goal ahead. And you'll see again, Higuain finds James Rodriguez, and since James Rodriguez has been put into CM, he has been doing work for us. So that was a very good upgrade from us. But that put us 4-2 up, and I knew from here on in that we could just score more, and that the game was already ours. So you'll see again, we actually pick up the ball in the midfield, play it up to Higuain, but lose it, and then James Rodriguez wins it back again, does a little bit of nice dribbling, and the ball does eventually find its way to Muller, who was very unlucky not to score himself. But luckily for us, Benitez was there to clear up and just to, you know, add another goal to the tally, and you know, again make us look like we played very well, which we did in this game. Even though this guy wasn't the greatest, we did, you know, show him who was boss. And you'll see again, Hunt from here, I think this is his goal. Oh no, this isn't, but James Rodriguez gets very unlucky, but then the ball just finds its way back to Gonzalo Higuain, who just rolls the ball past the goalkeeper. I don't know how James Rodriguez didn't score the first 2 attempts, but again, we won't complain. Even though it's a scrappy goal, we don't care. But this is the final clip of the game, and you will see that we do press forward with Westerman, play the ball through to Rodriguez, who actually plays a nice ball to Higuain, and Guardado just decides to fire it miles over the bar. But no worries, 6-2 was the final score, which is a great result. As you'll see, Higuain picking up man of the match, but that had nothing to do with anything. And as you can see, we go into a new game. I speed it up again, and you will see his team coming up any second now. And this guy actually was a pretty decent player, even though you'll see now his team was absolutely awful. 32 chemistry. He wasn't a bad player. He was much better than the guy we played before. So you know, even looking at this team, I knew I was going to win, or I hoped I was going to win. And you'll see straight off, we'll get the ball through to Higuain, and you'll see how bad his goalkeeper is from here. You know, he kind of just watches the ball go past him and then falls over after the ball had gone past him. But again, we're not going to complain. Thomas Muller now, you'll see, in the 42nd minute, just kind of waits for the defender just to, you know, overrun himself, and slots it away with his left foot. And again, in just before half time, we steal the ball with Rodriguez after a nice nod down from Gonzalo Higuain, and he isn't going to miss from there. And that's, I think, his second goal in 2 games for us. He might have even scored in the episodes before this, in when we had got him in form. But 65 minutes in, we weren't done, and Benitez, he's been a pretty decent signing. He is actually awful at finishing. He's really hard to score with. But you'll see Guardado gets another goal, another nice goal. His other goal for us was an absolute screamer. But you'll see now there's 2 corners coming up, and they both result in good goals. And that goal from Hunt was really odd, because the ball kind of had loads of pace on it and dipped before it went in the goal. Again, a nice goal from Hunt. And you'll see in the 90th minute, we get another corner, and I think this is Westerman. He has one bite of the cherry, but gets another one, and he nods it past the goalkeeper from a really odd angle. But that was the final goal of the game, and you'll see that we do go and pick ourselves up an inform Muller. Now, I'd just quickly like to say thank you for watching, guys. If you could leave a like, then that would be great, just because the new YouTube layout isn't very good, so I'm not really hitting sub boxes like I should be. So if you could leave a like, that would be great. Comment on who you think I should get informed next, and I guess I will see you all next time.